Hi students, this is my third lecture on motion, especially one-dimensional motion. We are speaking about one-dimensional motion. To focus on the accelerated motion, till now we have defined velocity, average velocity, instantaneous velocity, and then displacement and distance, isn't it? Now we will focus on acceleration. Acceleration means change in velocity, isn't it? It represents a change in velocity. So, accelerated motion means the motion in which velocity of a particle changes with time. This change in velocity will happen either through change in magnitude of velocity or through change in direction of velocity. For example, if you are driving a bike, if suddenly you raise the accelerator, the speed of the bike will increase, which will represent the change in magnitude without changing the direction, because you are moving along the same straight line. In some cases, you may turn around, due to which direction of the velocity will change, isn't it? Both of them you need to take into consideration. Either the magnitude of the velocity changes or the direction of the velocity changes. Both of them are considered to be change in velocity. Change in velocity is there means acceleration is there for the motion. So, velocity is changing means either magnitude of velocity changes or direction. Direction of velocity is changing means direction of motion is changing. Direction of velocity changes. If magnitude of velocity changes, what will happen? Either you speed up or slow down. Both the things may happen. Whenever direction of velocity changes, obviously you know. In case of one-dimensional motion, either x motion or y motion or z motion is allowed. So, how many possible directions are there? Either forward x or backward x. That is either positive x or negative x. In case of one-dimensional motion, change in direction means a body which is traveling along plus x-axis can change only to negative x direction, because only two possible directions exist in case of one-dimensional motion. Or the body which is traveling along negative x-axis changes its direction towards the positive x-axis. If it happens, then also you need to take into consideration it as accelerated motion. So direction of velocity changes. You remember? Accelerated motion means there will be change in velocity. Change in velocity means either the magnitude of velocity changes or the direction of the velocity will change. Now, how to define the parameter acceleration? Acceleration is defined as change in velocity per unit time. That is the change in velocity divided by time interval over which the change in velocity is happening. For example, I will take up an example. Say a body is moving along x-axis. At a t equal to 0, the velocity of this particle is 1 meter per second along positive x-axis. After certain time, t equal to 1 second, its velocity has become 2 meter per second. There is a change in magnitude of velocity. There is no change in direction of velocity. Have you observed? The particle is moving along positive x only. This motion can be treated as accelerated motion due to change in magnitude of velocity. Now, let me take up another situation. Say at t equal to 0, a person is traveling with velocity 1 meter per second towards positive x-axis. After certain time, t equal to 2 seconds, say it has reversed its direction of motion. but magnitude of velocity is 1 meter per second. Means he has gone and he has turned around. This also you need to treat it as accelerated motion. Even though magnitude of velocity is remaining as it is, there is a change in direction. You need to account the change in direction. That's why we will define sign convention. Somehow you need to show a difference between positive directed motion and negative directed motion. That's why we need to follow certain sign convention. Especially in case of one-dimensional motion, I am going to define a sign convention so that the problems will be very easy. Problem solving will be very easy. What will be the sign convention that we will follow? For displacement, if a particle is moving along positive x-axis, the position continuously increases. That is, initially if the particle is at x equal to 1 meter, then it will be at x equal to 2 meter, then it will be at x equal to 3 meter. Means the position of the particle is continuously increasing. If a particle is moving along positive x-axis, displacement will become positive. Why? Because the position is increasing. Change in position will be positive because displacement we have defined it as a final position minus initial position. So, if it is plus x-axis, if a particle is moving along positive x-axis, you observe as time passes on, what is happening? Particle may cross x equal to 1, x equal to 2, this is x equal to 0 and x equal to 3 like that. As time passes on, position is increasing. Final position minus initial position will be positive. So when particle is moving along positive x-axis, displacement is positive. Next, when particle moving along plus x-axis, when the same particle is moving along minus x-axis, that is, if the particle is moving along minus x-axis, let me take up this as origin, particle moving along minus x-axis. In this situation, you observe, if the particle is at x equal to say 2, after a certain time it will come to x equal to 1, after a certain time it will come to x equal to 0, then it will go to x equal to minus 1. What is happening? Final position minus initial position is becoming negative. For example, from here to here, you observe this is final position, this is initial position, minus 1, which will be minus 2, due to which displacement will become negative. Is negative. So in case of one-dimensional motion, if the particle is moving along positive x-axis, displacement will be positive. If the particle is moving along negative x-axis, displacement will be negative. Isn't it? You remember this sign convention. What about the sign convention for velocity? The same. Velocity sign convention is if the particle is moving along positive x-axis, then velocity is positive. Why velocity will be positive? Because velocity is defined as displacement divided by time. Now, if displacement is positive, automatically velocity will be positive. Because the particle is moving along positive x-axis, displacement is positive, hence velocity will be positive. So, particle moving along plus x-axis implies velocity is positive. Next, if the particle is moving along negative x-axis, then velocity will be negative automatically. Particle moving along minus x-axis implies velocity is negative. This is the sign convention for displacement and velocity. But you have to be careful about acceleration sign convention, because in case of acceleration, we will define accelerated motion or retarded motion. Based on what? We will define accelerated motion or retarded motion is also important. When you can say that you are getting accelerated, if the absolute velocity increases, that is, if you raise the accelerator, what is your expectation from a bike? The speed of the bike has to increase. Such motion you will say that it is accelerated motion. The speed will increase. Whereas if in case speed of the bike is decreasing, you have to give some other name to that. That motion we will call it as retarded motion. Retarded motion. So there will be two types of motions in case of acceleration: accelerated motion, retarded motion. In case of accelerated motion, what will happen? Magnitude of velocity increases. In case of retarded motion, what will happen? Magnitude of velocity decreases, isn't it? For example, in this direction a particle is under motion. In this direction means plus x-axis. You see here, if the particle is moving with lesser velocity here, say 1 meter per second, if the velocity is continuously increasing 2 meter per second, 3 meter per second, 4 meter per second, what it says? It says that magnitude of velocity is continuously increasing. Then change in velocity will be positive because final minus initial, isn't it? So in case of accelerated motion, what has to happen? Change in velocity and the velocity have to have same sign. Then you can say that the motion is accelerated motion. For example, from here to here, final velocity minus initial velocity. What it will be? 3 minus 2, 1, which will be plus 1. Velocity is also positive. Acceleration is also positive. Then the motion is said to be accelerated motion. So finally, what is the conclusion? Whenever acceleration is supporting the velocity, then magnitude of velocity will increase. Such motion is known as accelerated motion. Such motion is known as accelerated motion. For example, I will take another example so that you will get clarity. Say the velocity of the particle here is 10 meter per second. Say 9 meter per second, 7 meter per second, 5 meter per second, and 3 meter per second. Think now, the magnitude of velocity is continuously decreasing. Then, from this instant to this instant, what is the change in velocity? 5 minus 7, minus 2. But velocity magnitude is positive. Observe, velocity is positive. Acceleration is becoming negative. 5 minus 7, negative. Change in velocity, isn't it? So in this situation, velocity is positive, but acceleration is negative, which will give you retarded motion, isn't it? So in this case, velocity and acceleration are positive. That's why motion is accelerated motion. In this case, velocity is positive, acceleration is negative. That's why retarded motion, isn't it? So from this analysis, I can make a conclusion. The conclusion is whenever velocity and acceleration are having same sign, then such a motion will give you accelerated motion. The speed of the body continuously increases. If velocity and acceleration are having opposite sign, then it will give you retarded motion. In this case, what is the best example? V is positive. In this case, acceleration is positive. So such motion will give you accelerated motion. In this case, V is positive, A is negative. Such motion will give you retarded motion. Means there is no perfect sign convention for acceleration. Depending on the situation, you have to decide isn't it? For example, I will give you one more example. So that I want to improve your understanding level. Let me take up one more case. Say the particle is moving in this direction. 1 meter per second, 2 meter per second, 3 meter per second, 5 meter per second. The particle is moving along negative x-axis, but the magnitude of the velocity is continuously increasing, isn't it? I already told you, if the particle is moving along negative x-axis, velocity has to be taken as a negative. Means this is actually minus 1 meter per second, minus 2 meter per second, minus 3 meter per second, minus 5 meter per second. So velocity is negative and v is negative. And what about acceleration sign? You take up two instants. Minus 3, minus half minus 2 is the change in velocity, which will give you minus 1. Means acceleration is going to be negative. Change in velocity will be negative. Is it accelerated motion or retarded motion? Accelerated motion. Why I can say that it is accelerated motion? Magnitude of velocity is continuously increasing. Have you observed one conclusion? V is negative, A is negative. So whenever both of them are having same sign, motion is going to be accelerated. Whether they can be both positive, both negative. Whenever they are having different signs, the motion is going to be retarded motion. Is it okay? So in this case, velocity is negative, acceleration is negative. That's why it is going to be accelerated motion. Be careful, most of the students get confused at this point. Be clear about the sign convention. So finally, if particle, in case of one dimension motion, sign convention, if particle is moving along plus x, displacement is positive. If particle is moving along minus x, displacement is negative. Is it okay? Next, particle moving along plus x, velocity is also positive. Velocity is negative. Such thing you cannot define it for acceleration, isn't it? So, in case of accelerated motion, accelerated means magnitude of velocity is increasing. In case of motion, if v is positive, a has to be positive. If v is negative, a has to be negative. In case of retarded motion, if v is positive, a is negative, v is negative, a is positive. Sign for acceleration, you have to decide based on the given problem. Final conclusion is, if velocity and acceleration are having same sign, motion is accelerated motion. If the velocity and acceleration are having different signs, in case of one-dimensional motion, the motion will be retarded motion.